So blockchains seems to me to be this holy grail technology to add transparency through the value chain, to enable new sources of capital for artists, to enable fast and frictionless payments, because for myself, if I get a song placed in a major TV show, I don't get paid for a year, but I've got to pay rent in a week. How does that work? It's a major problem. And smart contracts will help expedite the payment process and solve some of these other problems. Okay? Centralization, middlemen hurt artists. Centralization sucks for artists. As a matter of fact, as it says on the slide here, Spotify pays major labels, which are also the stakeholders in Spotify, 70% of revenue before it goes into the pockets of artists. Now, I would argue that if there are no artists, there's no Spotify, right? Just like if there are no people on Facebook, there's no Facebook. Right? If you're using a product for free, you are the product. Blockchains help to solve some of these things. So there's a misalignment of incentives here, right? Spotify exploits these artists to satisfy stakeholders. These stakeholders want to make money at the expense of the artists who are providing this content. So artists versus labels versus platforms versus consumers, these are all of these major ecosystem actors, and there's a lot of misalignment of incentives. And centralized platforms define the rules of the game. I myself, as an artist, I do not have a stake in voting how much I get paid for a stream, which is nothing. It's pennies on the dollar. I have millions of streams on Spotify, and my paychecks barely cover the rent.